Noetica have recently been granted a US patent for a technological innovation, providing a visual and intuitive way of segmenting data, particularly customer data, for the purpose of outbound outreach and possibly other purposes as well. Looking, for example, here at the collection of fields coming from a CRM system, we can select one of them. Let's say we select a town where we want people to be selected from. So we could say that a particular town is, for instance, Cape Town. So what we've done now, we've created a condition that will basically select every record in that database or CRM system that relates to a person that lives in the town, in Cape Town. Then we can add further conditions. So for instance, we can look at another field from CRM called date of birth. Now, as you can see, if I select a field of a different type, this actually changes the conditions or the types of conditions that I can ask. So instead of asking whether a piece of text is beginning with a certain pattern, I can actually ask whether something is, for example, before or after a particular date. So I would select date of birth being after, say, 1st of January 1990. And then I can give this condition a name, so I would call this young. So all these people will be defined as young, and this will basically select all the young people from my CRM system or database. So what I've got here, what I'm looking at here, is an OR statement, as you can see here. What I've got is everybody in Cape Town and also everybody that's young. Simply by moving this disk on screen, I can now change the condition and basically say that the only people I'm interested in are the people who are young and live in Cape Town. As you can see, this has changed the condition here. Simply by moving this, I can go or, I can go and. It's very straightforward. I don't need to do anything else but simply move a disk from one place to another. What I can do now is actually add further conditions. So I can basically say, assuming that this is some kind of subscription that we're trying to renew, we can pick the renewal date. So we can say our renewal date. Again, this is a date field, but instead of selecting a particular date, I would like to select a relative date, which means it's today plus, say, 14 days, which means that these people that we're going to select are up for renewal within the next 2 weeks. So I will call this renewal. So I've got another condition, which basically means that I've got everyone that's up for renewal and also everyone that's young living in Cape Town. Now, what I can do is simply by moving this up, I can now create a different condition, which basically means that all I've got now is all the young people that live in Cape Town and are up for renewal. Alternatively, I can do something different. I can move this disk to the other side or somewhere else, and basically what I've got now is all the young people in Cape Town as well as all the people that are up for renewal in Cape Town. I can add further conditions to this. Conditions don't have to come from one particular table. They can come from related entities or tables in a CRM database. So I can basically select people who drive a particular car. So I can basically say the car manufacturer equals to Volvo. So these will be people who actually drive Volvo cars. So what I've got here, I've got all the Volvo drivers, and I've got everybody that is young in Cape Town and everybody that's up for renewal in Cape Town. Now, what I can do this, and I can basically say I've got everybody in Cape Town that's either young or drives a Volvo or is up for renewal. Or I can look at all the Volvo people that are up for renewal in Cape Town and everybody young. Alternatively, I can look at the intersection of all these things and I say I want all the young people in Cape Town that drive Volvos and are up for renewal. As you can see, this is a very flexible system. And if you were to write the same kind of conditions in SQL language, then you can see how complex this can get. You can see how prone to error it is and how easy it is to miss one thing here and the whole thing wouldn't work. And also, you would need some pretty extensive database knowledge to be able to do this. In this case, all you need to do is just basically move things around on the screen, and all this is done automatically for you.